Huh? Okay, we should be good. Might as well take a little bit. And we probably need an empty shulker box as well. Let's take 2 and... Uh-huh. Have I forgotten how to make an ender chest? Shucks. Need one of those, right? I have forgotten how to make an ender chest. Pro gamer. Honestly, I think we just chuck these in here. Cool. Boom, boom, boom. Let's grab some more fireworks. I think we need more, right? Let's just take that. Ah. Okay. Let's go adventure. We will find a tome. Oh, no, tome. We will find, which way do we go? I think we gotta go this way. No, we went that way last time. Let's go this way. Oh shucks, what do we need? We need a specific totem. Not totem. Oh, brain work. What do we need? Armor trim. There we go. Now our brain's working. We're connecting dots.
SilkyBoy69 just subscribed with Prime.
Yo! What? Shh. Bro, what the heck? Where'd that come from? Thanks for the sub. Wait, hold on. This is your first stream. Welcome. Welcome. Finally made one. Okay, hold on. I was gonna go find an ancient city, but I think we're gonna have to give you a tour. Unless you want to go watch me potentially die to a warden. Oh, tour? Oh, okay. Let's go. Alright, shit. Yep. Tour first, yeah, so that way when we do die, you can say you were there first. Alright, let me fly back. How you been? How's the affiliate life treating you? I saw you playing the Tarkov game, the shooty game. I was gonna say we could go through that portal, but I think I can turn that off. You gotta finish the trees. The trees never stop. Oh, let me just move my docks. No, that's not what I wanted. There we go, now I can actually see chat. Hold on, let me quickly sleep. Looking magical? Oh, thanks, man. It's been a grind, but we're getting there. So this is, oh shit. Can I actually land this? I swear I usually do that one time and don't waste that many rockets. Oh, thank you, Stream Elements. Thank you for letting everyone know. The whole one person in chat. Yeah, I hate. There's an ongoing struggle with me in Stream Elements because I fucking hate it. It hasn't translated our data correctly, or something. Something's gone wrong, and it wasn't me. Probably was me, but that's okay. Alright, back to the tour. This is Spawn. As you can see from the coordinates at the top left. And we started this world when there were still spawn chunks. So, yo, Bird, welcome on in. Just made it for the start of the tour. So that's the spawn chunk there, spawn chunk here. This was the first building that we built in the world. This one. Fully furnished, full interiors. Took us a while, but we got there in the end. And because we're in Australia, you got to get the spiders in the attic. It just makes sense. And 07 always fights us. But yeah, this was our first building, and it's like right on top of where we spawned into the world. I love it. It's still probably one of my favorites. You can hear the spider farm, not spider farm, sheep farm underneath. So this is our sheep farm. It works really well. We don't really use it too much. I doubled it, thinking we were gonna need more, but we get so much wool from it. It's crazy. It's such a nice house. Oh, thank you. So the premise with Spawn, and you're gonna see it a lot, is we try to build different pallets for each house, because I wanted Spawn to be like an amalgamation of the whole world, kind of like the trading hub, I guess, of the world once we expand out. I do struggle with interiors, that is a fact. Right across the road from our first house is this big old giant monster, and this is our iron golem farm. which is, we've fixed it how many times now, Bird? Like 9 or 10 times. We've had to incorporate ender pearl stations, language, brain, work, stasis chambers, because obviously we've updated to 1.21.10, and it no longer has the whatchamacallits, spawn chunks. So that's that area. It's still a work in progress because I want to rework the interiors here, and like future plans. That's the first. Hold on. Those are the first stasis chambers I've ever made in Minecraft. So this world actually has quite a lot of firsts, even though it's like our 7th attempt at hardcore. But it is our longest running hardcore world, so we're doing something right. If we I'll quickly glance at this one because this needs to be reworked. I don't like this. Yeah, I just don't like it. That's gonna get completely reworked. There's nothing really to see. It's all empty inside. But if we walk this way, you hit the Studio Ghibli inspired build. This is probably the second building that we built in the world. We've recently revamped the interiors. So this interior we did very early. And I think you're going to see a difference between this one and what we've done recently, because we're definitely improving. So this we did later in the world, or more recently. If you ever die, I hope you don't. Come join my world, would make awesomeness. Why does he have to die to join? That's true. But yeah, this one we redid recently. I like how this turned out, using different blocks and stuff. But if you hop in through here, you go to the alley that we have, like a little library workshop station, which I think turned out pretty well. I'm pretty happy with this building, like this room. Yeah, it's funny, like if I'm not playing hardcore Minecraft, I just don't play Minecraft at all. It's weird. My brain is wired like that. But if we go this way, you come out into this little opening here, you hit the duck face building. Wait, I missed the room? No, I didn't. No, we were just in there. What do you mean? You didn't see it, so we missed it. This guy. The alley room is what we call it. Or secret study, I don't know. I kinda like secret study. It's the secret study, yeah. We use this for storage for a bit. Don't mind this, this is just from this recent build. But we outgrew it really quickly. So we just use it here for decoration. Except for our horse stuff. We haven't built the stables yet, so we just store it all there. This is a recent addition, still a work in progress, so there's not much to see. This one here is our potion brewing, or apothecary. I think I pronounced that incorrectly half the time. We got pretty much everything we need to build our potions. Recently we're doing the night vision because we've been doing the ancient city grind. But if we go over the road here, or over the bridge, sorry, which is our first bridge that we have ever built in the world. Very modest, but very nice. We go into what is going to be the center of town in the future. We are going to bring villagers into here with their own little stalls and stuff, but it's just a little bit too dangerous to get them set up at the moment. Because they'll probably die, let's be honest. And rather than having that rinse and repeat again and again, we'll leave it empty. Mob switch. Okay. We've used a mob switch specifically to create a farm, but I don't want to keep it on. So we used it to create the farm and then we turned it off. I don't think we're gonna keep a mob switch on. It's great. It's a feature of Minecraft and love it, but it seems a little cheaty. Yeah, pretty much. This is Kirby Lane. So we've called this building Kirby Lane because it looks like Kirby with a hat. And the original idea was there's these postcard houses in Seattle, I think it is. Or, no, not, is it Seattle or San Francisco? I can't remember now. But they're like different colors, but they all look the same. San Fran? It is San Fran. So that was the original idea, or original concept. But we ended up with this. I kind of like it. Well, actually, I'm not kind of like it. I love it. We recently did the interiors for these ones. So this one's meant to be like a clothing shop. Storage, change rooms, kind of like that whole jazz. And of course, every clothing store needs a seat because that is what's actually really important. If you know, you know. We haven't done the bottom, but we're getting there. Where is he? Is he... He's somewhere. I don't know where he is. He's probably in here, let's be honest. This one is our dye shop. Struggles with interiors. I do. Full disclosure, I struggle with interiors. And this one, I wanted to have an opening at the top, and we haven't used signs or hanging signs a lot, so I really like how this one turned out. Storage here, and then it's just kind of like climbing up. Not much, but I like it. Used hanging signs in an earlier build. Yeah, I didn't like it. Oh no, we used it at the blacksmith. But yeah, and then you got a flower shop. So I haven't changed this. Full disclosure, that's still there. This is our take on like a flower shop. It's like expanded out to the side. And then you also got the apartment up top as well. On top of the flower shop. This was a recent build that we did. This was like last week, wasn't it? When you do a custom cliff here, all the way. Work in progress. A couple of days ago, yeah. Well, honestly, I just have the whatchamacallit in my mind, the ancient city. That stuff's still, yeah. This one's cool. I like the gradient that we worked out. Especially like the tough and up. I think that looks great. The mud's a bit dark. You just noticed the title. I was gonna use the title. I told you. It's gonna happen. Here we got. We used this for storage for a while. You got birds. Just trying not to look at his head. Birds Enderman in here for now. I was going to make this a tax office, but apparently we don't have taxes in this world. Chat said no taxes, so that's now just a shop without an interior. Over here we have the blacksmith, which is also fondly known as the bakery from chat, because this apparently isn't a forge, it's a pizza oven. Why can't I go back when I'm pressing S? What is going on?
Early Burb just redeemed bakery.
Hold
bread? Bread? Where's my bread?
Is my controls cooked? Keybinds. Walk backwards. Yeah, S. Thank you. That was weird. I think the I'm holding down S and we're not walking. Oh, I might need to get a new keyboard. This is a recent keyboard, what the heck? Anyway, don't mind me. Yeah, so this is a forge. At least my take on a forge. But chat is convinced it's a pizza oven / bakery. Mispronounced oven, yeah. We've recently been trying to get all the armor trims. We only have 2 left. One's from Nether Fortresses, and one is from Ancient Cities. And that's what we've been doing recently. We just got like all our excess goodies all over the place. Recently did the interior here. Turned out pretty good. I'm happy with it. We got Grinch over here. We're getting there. Slowly but surely we'll fill everything up. Over here you have the inn or tavern, I guess, for the spawn. This we built very early on, but I like how it turned out. This is our first cake in the world. We're never going to eat it, but we'll always know it as the first cake. I still can't remember the cake recipe, but it's not my problem. But yeah, I love how this turned out. This definitely feels like a tavern kind of vibe. Second floor, not much to see. Third floor, I think this is when we started experimenting with interiors more. Oh, that's loud. Fully furnished. 3 bedrooms. But yeah. Could be louder. No, we're not making that louder. You're okay. If you really want to break people's eardrums, you gotta do pet check. But I warn you now, it's loud. Lower your audio. No. Turn up your audio. Turn up your audio. I shouldn't have warned him. Oh god. Over here we got the porta potties. You want to see the pets? We'll see the pets. They're part of the tour, aren't they? We've already seen 07 and what's it called? Axe. And it adds this to my stream. Yeah. I think the other good one is the moo. And your Enderman. Yes, true, true, true. This will. So we have a plan here. This is going to turn into a secret tunnel. So you jump behind. There'll be water elevators, and it'll go down to a It's every cow noise in the game. Because, you know... It's so loud. Wait for the bucket. Wait for the bucket. Ew. Good stuff, good stuff. Yeah, we got a amethyst geode down here. So we're gonna link that up to the porta potty. Because it's a secret tunnel. It makes sense. Trust me. Over here you got the second bakery. Fun story with this one. We tore it down and rebuilt it 5 times because I didn't like it. So we've this is the final rendition, and we still need to light those freaking candles. I always forget. But yeah, this is Bread's Bakery. First franchise in the world. And it turned out really well. Finally. In the end. Yo, Catters, welcome on in. Just going through a tour for Silky Boy. Hope you're well. To get to the second story, you need to actually go in here, which will link up eventually to the outside world. But right now, we did a little bit of furnishing here, nothing too major. A nice little balcony, as you know, why not? This one here is a recent build. Yo, Cell, welcome on in. It kind of looks like a pumpkin. But I'm trying. I'm trying. Hey, Cell, how you going? Just doing a tour and a pet check for Silky Boy. But we're trying to do like a library slash bookstore. I kind of like it. We'll see how we end up with it. It's a work in progress. Hence why we have the shulkers. Mind you, we have the flower pot here, shulker. Chat's gonna love that. Still hasn't been lost. Thought it was library slash cafe. I think we do cafe on top. Bookstore, maybe? I don't know. The chords. It's 51, 90, 46. But yeah, that's a work in progress. What else? I think that might be everything in the spawn town itself. Everything else is kind of just planning and converting. Oh! Silky Boy, do these look familiar? Huh? Huh? Do they look familiar? Honestly, the shaders make this one look good because I didn't do it good with the leaves. So the shaders make that one look good. this one we switched it up. I think that one's better. But these are Silky Boy inspired, for those who don't know. Because he's currently making a huge custom forest with these that are like twice as big. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. You're probably wondering what we're standing on. And this is our attempt at making clouds. So we used to have these monstrosities all over the place. The netherrack chemtrails. No, they're meant to be rolling clouds. I think I need to build more of them to try and get that effect. But it's meant to be rolling clouds. But I feel like everyone's got different opinions on it. Bacon clouds. But yeah, so that takes us out of that spawn town to our future agriculture area, I guess. We got fields. Our plan is to have this go further back. I think we're going to try and build a redstone. That's Little Moo. Used to be a baby. Couldn't keep him as a baby, so he's grown up. Very sad. The plan is to get a redstone powered windmill here. One day we'll get it. Oh, chickens. Yes, sorry. This was a recent addition. So we have a few in chat that have some chickens. So you're going to notice there's one PO. There's 2 PO. There's 3 PO. Oh, where's the 4th? Oh shit, have we lost him? No, there it is. 4 PO. So we got 4 POs, we got Kiki, and we got Nancy. The 4 POs came out of 1 egg. On stream. That was hilarious. What are the odds? 1 in 246 apparently. Or 256? I can't remember. But yeah, that was interesting. But if we go, I think this has an interior. Yeah, a little bit of an interior. This one's a work in progress. But if you go this way, so this is going to be a future river that we're going to chop out. That's just pig pens. But if you follow this, this will be a future path, future river, going to a fishing village. That we currently have our slime set up, so our slime farm, which is fantastic. Uses snowmen, which we recycle the snow, and just gives us shitload of slime, like ridiculous slimes. You have the same farm. You have the same farm. It's nuts. Perfect. I don't have to show it because I hate changing my controls. But yeah, eventually we're gonna be having a river, expanding the fields all the way down, and hopefully doing a little bit of a custom foresty thing. But that's everything in this direction. So if we fly on over this way. Also, has no one noticed that we have a Christmas theme with the music? Because it's the 1st of December. You gotta get in that festive spirit. Good luck, it's a grind. Yeah. We'll get there one day. Especially with the custom forest. It's interesting. Inch and a punch. Yep, first day of the month. But if we go up here, out of Goodbye Spawn, we go to probably the area where we initially spent the most time in the world. And that is up here. Now, we have done a lot of terraforming. So we have placed all the moss that you see. That used to be snow. We changed it to moss. I thought this was DMCA free. It says a DMCA free playlist. If it gets muted, we'll know and then we won't use it again. Today can be a trial. So did the other one. Maybe we just go back to the original. I hate the sound of my voice, so let's go back to the original. And I don't want to be alone with my thoughts. That would be terrifying. Back to the tour. No more existential crisis. So we didn't like this green, so we turned it all to moss. Put in a river, put in custom trees. All this that you see, we hand placed. Every short grass, leaf, everything. Everything on your left. The right's a work in progress. You sensing a theme here? Work in progress. It's kind of like our catchphrase. But yeah, we've been busy. This is our take on like a lush river. I love how it turned out. You could show the air pockets to give a better idea. That's true. Air pockets, it's probably easy to show over here. Yeah, so this is the original, and we just kept placing. Yeah, we were just like, nah, we want a nicer gradient, you know. So, hey, we like moss. What can we say? But yeah. And because we liked moss so much, we had to make a moss farm. And I wanted to make a moss farm but kind of blend it into the surrounding. So what we did is we created like a dilapidated, ruined castle with the moss farm embedded in the middle. And it turned out really well. I really like it. So you got like castle ruined buildings here. And we actually switched this out recently to this one because we needed it. But we've broken this so many times that we now know how to fix it, which is good. But it's also turned into our bone farm as well. But it's just cracked. So all the excess goes to bone blocks. It's so good. Need to do the interiors in here, but again, that's a future me problem. That does bring us to the sad part about the tour. And that is our happy little accident 2.0. Our first tree that we built. First like proper custom tree, right? So the idea here is, or the initial idea when we were building this was, hey, let's signpost and date our progress of our first tree, our second tree, our third tree, and so forth. So hopefully once we get to like a difference between like the first tree and like our 200th tree, hopefully there's actual like progression in terms of like building ability, I guess. That was my intent. But this one was our first and our second tree, because essentially we built it and it turned into a mushroom where it was too top heavy with the leaves. I said categorically, that's fine, we'll leave it, we won't touch it. I slept on it. I came back the next day, started upstream, and we destroyed it. We ripped it out. I didn't like it. So we kept the trunk. So the trunk stayed. And then we rebuilt on the ruins of the first tree. A glorious tree. It was amazing. It was really, really cool. I spent probably like an hour and a half, maybe more, building it with like branches and all this stuff. And well, because we play in vanilla, right? And we have fire spread. I put a branch over the moss farm. And well, we learnt it the hard way, but lava and trees don't mix. So it burnt down. And now we just leave the stump here as a reminder of our first and second tree. But yeah, sad. Tragedy. Something I think Shakespeare could write about this tree. Like there's so much there. Birds and marshmallow. Yep. I was just going to touch on our third tree. Spicy virus tree. We built this when we were sick. Well, I was sick, not you guys. Turned out okay. Fourth tree. Pine inspired. Turned out something. I like the idea, but the execution was kind of mid. I don't think we dated this one, but it's kind of small. And then we put a date on this one as well. But everything else is kind of like easy to make, so we didn't really put a date on those. But we have the birds, which are all located here. So these are the ones that we've collected along our travels and brought back. I think you got day 700 is something to note, because that was probably the first celebration of overcoming our last world. So last world we died around like 660, 680, give or take, from my own stupidity. Burb, Little Creeper V2, Blue Boy 2.0. 670, sorry. Day 670. Or are you just saying 6 and 7 and a question mark? I get the reference. I just didn't want to. I didn't want to dive into it. I'm sorry, I'm a child. Fair enough. You got marshmallow here. I think you got bread. Wait, did we touch on bread? Bread's over here. But yeah, there's another story here. Yeah, that's good. We don't want to touch bread. Birds, yes. Blue Boy 2.0, we killed the first one. He accidentally jumped in front of our sword when we were swinging it at a panda. And the second one we killed because I thought, legitimately, you could breed these with cookies. Which you can. You should try it. You breed them with cookies. No, you can't breed them with cookies. They die. Don't do it. Don't make my mistake. But yeah. Moving on. Over here we got a future bandit camp. The idea is that they've taken over this ruin and using it for their operations. We haven't really built in here for a while. I just don't like building tents. So that's the reason there. But if we go down here, we go into the underneath the castle, and we hit our storage room, which is mostly manual. You got one shulker box unloader that we use to do most of our manual sorting. It's pretty handy. Like, we know where most things are. We know. I'd say most of these are probably empty, just because we use what we make. We don't really have a backlog, but I feel like eventually we will once we have more farms going. Under here is meant to be our treasure room for the castle, and the idea here was the biggest treasure that you can have is a color pellets. No, we're gonna do like mounds of diamonds and gold and all that. But in the middle, I wanted to have like a color palette of all the blocks in the game, so we can know what works with what and what doesn't. If that makes sense. We started it. I don't think we've touched it since. It's a bit. It's harder than it looks. I thought it was going to be a little bit easier, but it's tough. And not like the block. It's literally tough. But that's this bit. We need to go to the Hobbit hole, and then we can show you a few of the other spots that we've worked in the world, and then we can go find an ancient city. So if we go here, back to our little path, pets, what are we missing? Oh, got Steve, Stuart and Bob and Zar. Our sniffers that we never actually eventually... We were meant to do something with them, but that never eventuated. Well, we will eventually, one day. I said eventually too many times. Let's chuck that there. We do need a farm for these pods. Kevin, Steve died. Stuart, Bob, Kevin. Steve did die, but it wasn't my fault. Rip Steve, exactly. But yeah, if we go through here, which is kind of meant to be more tucked away, we'll get there eventually. I think once we do the cliff extension, we'll make it more of a, like a, not a hidey hole, but like a, kind of like a hermit location, covered by like trees and more hidden. Yeah, that's the one. But that takes us to our hobbit hole. And essentially we spawned in over there where the black roof is, and this is where we spent the first night. We mined into the wall here and slowly made it our safe space. It has had a recent revamp, so all this is a little bit new. We're trying to reconfigure whilst keeping the original farms. We got cookies under here. You can't see the name tag, but he's there, I promise. The bow we used to kill the ender dragon. Our head. Our first pick. Feather of little creeper. And feather of blue boy. R.I.P. Over here, I think you got Jamal over here. We used to have this as like just 4 different fields, but I'm trying to bring it into a vibe that we're happy with, and that we can like kind of see. But like that's our original mine shaft, very early game. Down here still goes, oh, you got gecko here. This is what it used to look like this. Again, early game farms. I think we had to take off the bamboo because it was going crazy. And pumpkin melon farm and all the redstone. Pink sheep and catters, yep. Nether portal and village breeder. Zombifier and our former village hall. Got catters here. It wanted to be a mushroom. You got 3 pink sheep. So I was told pink sheep are rare. So these are all naturally spawned. But I don't think they're rare. I feel like I see them so often. I don't think they're rare. Other than that, is there anything else that was there anything else that I was missing in this area? I think we've covered it all. The wall. Ah yes, the wall. How can I forget? So, when we were on our old PC, our hardware was a bit outdated. It was a 10-year-old potato, but it still played Minecraft. It still ran it. It still streamed it. We were happy. Those were the days. That's nostalgia. I say that. That's like earlier this year. But we had too many villagers in this spot. So we were like, you know what, let's relocate them to a future location where we will have our villager trading hall. We're on the nether roof. Before we go to the future villager trading hall, let's talk about bees. I hate bees. I hate them. They take so long to breed. And you have to be really patient, because if you hit them, they will mess you up. So we built this pretty early on, just basic bee farm. We built this as well to get the honey, but when we needed honey, it was not producing the rates that we needed. It was ridiculously slow. So we did what the tutorial recommended, and was to put all the bees in one whole chunk. So we have like 200 plus bees in one chunk. And now we have honey for days. It's great. Recycle the glass bottles. Oh, love it. 223 bees. But getting those bees took forever. Actually forever. But that's okay. Yeah, Bird has some random stats about this world. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, so that takes us to our future villager trading hall, which I really like. Has everything that we need. But the best part is that we brought all 70 of our villagers and put them in communal housing. In little 1x1 comfy rooms. And we call it the Wall of Her. So let me just get up nice and close so you can really take in what is a marvelous orchestra, like sound of beauty. It doesn't end. But yeah, no, it's so loud. I hate villages. But yeah, this will be our future villager trading hall. We actually do have a plan here, and that is to do a Lord of the Rings Moria inspired dwarven mountain hall, and I want to do it at a big scale, like, so that's like the entrance. It's a big project. We haven't really touched on it, but that's because we've been trying to get the previous projects finished. I mean, I don't think we're going to finish Spawn by the end of this year. But hey, we're slowly chugging along. We're getting there. That'd be dope. It would be really cool. It's just a matter of doing it. So let's do the Guardian farm. Which, shout out to Simon, we would not have made had he not helped. And this is another big, like, endeavor, I guess. World is awesome, thank you. We definitely try to, so we actually have a list. Well, where is it? Bird's list of things to do. So we still don't have a lot of farms. So we need to... Oh, actually, we can take that off. We've done the with the skeleton farm. Never mind. So we need to add something else there. We need to make more farms. But we have like projects that we're wanting to do or like needing to do. Tree farm. Oh yeah, let's add tree farm there. I do want to do a froglight farm at some point. Well, I want to do all these farms at some point. You need one of these books. Oh, we just made it. We just whipped it up. I was in half a mind to do an Excel spreadsheet, but I think if I did an Excel spreadsheet, I'd think of it more as a chore. So we did this instead. This is a cemetery list of all the pets that we have killed. I mean, died in our world. that had no bearing on our actions whatsoever. Ideas for the ruined castle, 2.0 farms. You like how it's in game? Yeah, it's the same. It kind of like keeps it all in one place. But right now we are at the Bermuda Triangle Guardian Farm. So this is where we're currently at. And let me put that back so we don't lose it. And this one has been, whew, this has been an endeavor. So we drained an ocean monument, and we're like, let's drain some more. Why not? Who needs sanity when you have insanity? We've been creating these things, ocean sweepers, to do large swathes of ocean. Half the time I build them incorrectly, and we then need to clean up our mess, hence the sponges. And the other half of the time, they work really well, and they do it all in one sweep. It's a fun gambling for chat, and you get to watch me kind of like pull out my hair at the same time. But essentially what is going to happen, and this is the big idea, right? It's not going to happen overnight, because I have a life, I have a full-time job. You're going to have the ocean monument in the middle, and we're going to terraform walls where the outline of the triangle is, and in amongst the walls of rock and stone and moss and all that jazz is going to be shipwrecks, and different kind of ships in different kind of states, and that's why we've called it the Bermuda Triangle. Plane crashes? Hey, we can add a plane. We can now add that to the list. But yeah, this is the inner workings. And essentially, they spawn in this water here. They get pushed by the running water into the portal, and they die on the nether side. Yeah, I think it's going to look fantastic when it's done, but it's just a matter of getting it done, because I don't want to burn out, right? So that's why we have all these different projects running at the same time. So like we can do like a big chunk here. Before I get bored, we'll jump to another section. Because the last thing I want to do is like be like, oh, I don't want to play Minecraft. Let's not stream. It's like, nah, I like streaming. It's fun. I like playing Minecraft. It's fun. But I don't want to burn out. So, yeah. So now our world is like a jumbled mess of half-done projects. So we have other nether farms, axolotls, and Nat's build left. Yep, gotcha. So that goes to the original Wither skeleton farm. We don't want to go that way. I think we want to go... I'm starting to get lost up here. This goes to... I think this goes to Nat's build? Where does this go? To mushroom and flower forest? No. No, that's not where we want to go. Which way was to the Wither Skelly? I think it's this way. I think it's this way. Am I right? Yes, I am. Look at that. I have the memory of a goldfish, but we figured it out. So we built an early game with a skeleton farm. And it took like 15 minutes to get like one with the skeleton head. Because it was so inefficient. Like, it was safe, don't get me wrong. It was great. Early game. But it was so inefficient and it was driving me crazy. Like, because we needed beacons to do our builds. So it's like a domino effect. So I was like, you know what? Let's build a wither skeleton farm that we build it once and we never have to worry about wither skeletons again. And that is what we did. So we looked it up online, found a tutorial that said it would be done within 2 hours. And we were like, perfect, that sounds great, let's do it. I shit you not, 10 hours later, 4 streams, and we finally get it done. It took forever, but it works. And it hasn't broken on us, but it took forever. So that's the killing chamber up there. That goes to our mob switch that we had to build to get this farm working, because otherwise it was not going to work. But this is it down here. We're not going to go any closer. But it's genius. It's absolutely genius. So, wither skellies go for the iron golems, go into the portals. The zomboids go in attacking the what are those? Turtle eggs, but they despawn because we're too far away from them. And there's a genius method that they use to get rid of the blazes, which I have no idea how they figured this one out. So we fly up here. It looks crazy, but it's so good. So this is another thing I wanted to do, and that's put the farm and tutorial by the people who made it on the farm. So I need to actually go back retrospectively to all the redstone farms that we do, and all the future ones as well, and do this to give credit where credit's due. But if we do this, okay, hold on, I gotta turn this down, otherwise you guys are gonna hate me. But we just sit here, we hit this with the sweeping edge, and this has also become our XP farm. And it is just simply ridiculous. Which is great. So the slime here that flicks us up is what prevents the blazes from spawning. So essentially it kicks us up and it puts the blaze out of spawning distance. Which is, it's just genius. Who would have thought of that? Like, that's crazy. But yeah, it's so good. These guys will start entity cramming soon and dying. But this has now become our bone farm as well, our coal farm. Actually, our gold nugget farm. No, we don't really use it for gold nuggets. But wither skeleton heads. Oh my gosh. You ready? You ready to be blown away? I've never had this many wither skeleton heads in Minecraft before. Look at that. What the heck? It's nuts. But yeah, we never have to worry about beacons again. We have an XP farm. It's brilliant. I love it. Oh yes, thank you. So that just leaves the axolotl and what's the other one? Gnat's build. Oh, it's so loud. It's so loud. I'm glad I'm not the only one that suffers. When people lurk in chat and then they get like bamboozled by one of the redemptions, and then they're like, "Wow, that waked me up. What the heck?" That makes me genuinely giggle. Mainly pet Jekyll Brian. Brian is beautiful. Brian is just mwah, chef's kiss. Axolotls. Honestly, I don't know where we go to get to Nat's build. I don't think it's this way. That... Oh wait, no it is. Is it? No, it is this way. So this goes to Nat's build. So Nat is a member in chat who has gifted a lot of subs to people. I think it's something like 35 subs. And this is the commencement of a build for Switchy Nat. And so get ready. This is our design brief for this build that we've been given. Grandma Granny Flat Winery by the beach cocktails with a hammock slash bodega, I think it was, and it has to relate to Star Trek. That was the design brief. No hammock or the other. I get lost. It's too confusing. But we started. Oh no, folklore. Taylor Swift cabin. Something. It was wooden folklore Taylor Swift money cry flat that served cocktails on a beach. Okay, look, I think I can be given some credit for not forgetting that. But we picked this location because it is next with rustic vibes. Yeah, it's next to a flower forest biome, so we can set up a dye farm over here in the future as well, which is very convenient. So that just leaves the axolotls, and then we can go find an ancient city. And we're gonna go to the desert one, which is this one. Can't believe I can actually remember that. Watch this not be the desert. And I just shot myself in the foot. Yes, I got it right. Confidence. I never had it wrong. Belief. This is something of note. It is day 1000. This is where we sat watching the sunrise for 1,000 days. We finally hit 4 digits on the clickbait. I kind of want to build something here, but I also kind of just want to leave it. I'm yet to be decided. But that brings us to probably our laggiest section of the whole world. And that is our axolotl farm. So we have been grinding to get the purple axolotl. Not purple, blue axolotl. And we still haven't got it. One day we won't have to breed all of these beautiful axolotls, and we can get back to our life, that is playing the block game. But on average, fun fact, if you are neither lucky nor unlucky, but on average you have to breed around 1,200 axolotls to get the blue axolotl. If you get it before 1,200, you are considered lucky. If you get it after it, you're considered unlucky. So we're still on track. We still have quite a few attempts. But I have a question for you, Silky Boy 69. It's a very important question. And that is, and bear in mind, there is no wrong answer. Okay? Full disclosure, it's whatever comes to your heart when you first hear the question. And the question is, drum roll please. What is your favorite bread? Turkish bread. Is that your final answer? Lock in Turkish bread. Yes, that is a new bread. You are number 20. Oh, it would help if I could spell it. You've now entered the Book of Breads, and your axolotl has been chosen. And you can join all the other breads. Yeah. I miss pets on Pet Check? That's a lot of bread. There is a lot of bread. What pets did I miss? Sorry if I missed them. Let's go find the pets that we missed, and then we can go ancient city hunting. Oh, I'm sorry, bird. And Vander. Oh damn, we did miss Vander. I think Vander's in our... Oh shit, where did we put Vander? I literally need to make a list. Because I'm losing track. Apologies, Bird. Bird is here. Bird is safe. I think Vander is actually in our ender chest. He is. Yet to be relocated. And the foxes are still on the bridge that we made for them. Which is over here. And they will have their build. So these we were relocating. Arctic foxes. And they will be going into a build over here, which is going to be a gingerbread house. And Pop-Tarts. Oh shit, true. I also forgot Pop-Tarts. Oh man, my memory is a goldfish. But I really do want to build this. I think this will be such a nice little spot. Surrounded by the mountains. But also kind of terrifying. Coffee time. I cannot have coffee now. If I have coffee now, I'm not going to be able to sleep. But yeah, this is Pop-Tarts, who we were actually giving a tour of the world to Pop-Tarts, and this is the first time I've ever seen this in Minecraft. Like I've seen other people have it before, but a full diamond naturally spawned zombie. So we tuck him under here, and we named him Pop-Tarts because we were giving. Hold on, let me skip this song because I always hate it. But I've never seen that before, and apparently it's super duper rare as well. But he was literally like over here, just minding his own business, and I started panicking. But we snagged him. We're playing Pokemon, I tell ya. We're gonna catch them all. But yeah, that's the tour. That's the world as we know it. I think I missed out a few things, but nothing like I would say of note. Like we have a creeper farm, but that's like early game boring creeper farm. We have a skelly farm. Not a skelly farm. We have a spider farm, but not really of note. Like, oh, the wall around spawn and the guardhouse. True, but it's not really much to show. Oh, that's the creeper. But we will eventually put this wall around the whole spawn one day. Yo, Void, welcome on in. How goes it? Going well. We're actually just about to go find an ancient city, hopefully, and not die. And we just finished up a world tour for Silky Boy. But let's actually just sleep because I can't see anything. Yeah, we need to find one first. All good. Enjoy your grind. I can't wait to see that forest once it's finished. Silky boy. It's gonna look so cool. Don't die. I'll try not to die. Thank you for the inspiration to not die. But yeah, now we need to find an ancient city. Void, do you have any tips or tricks on finding ancient cities? Because we've been pretty unlucky. I'm not gonna lie. Could have sworn we saw like a frozen mountain somewhere. I think it was jagged peaks, snowy peaks. Basically, if it has a mountain, it has ice on it, we're more likely. But not guaranteed. Is that pretty much it? Jagged peaks, frozen peaks, or snowy slopes. Okay. Okay. That one looks more mountainy. Okay, maybe it's not. Yeah, because we went looking and we ended up finding more woodland mansions than we did. Ancient cities. The higher the better. Okay. Yeah, we found them and we burnt them down. Because that's what you do when you find woodland mansions. Oh, this looks promising. You don't think you've even found one? Alright, do you want to switch worlds? I'll take the one with the ancient cities, you take the ones with the woodland mansions. Fair trade. So this is a grove, so that's a no-no. Although it looks nice. Which means that's probably a grove as well. Too low. Okay, we need a big boy, a big one. I don't know how many times I can say big, but we need it to be big. Oh. Ooh. Aha. We still need to collect all the what am I call it? These ones. Do we have this one? Oh, I don't think we do. What was that at the end? Do you know how many goat horns there are? Ooh, that looks cool. No, we're not going down there. It's not happening. 7 or 9? Okay. We need to start tracking that. Ooh. Oh man, we're so unlucky. We never get like, I think we have one big location, but the screenshot on that is on our old hardware. Which is a bit of a... Okay, I think we're cooking. This looks promising. And, oh man, I don't think we're cooking anymore. Ooh, I see snow. I see more snow. I see ice. Okay, so this has to be like high chance, high likelihood, right? Why does this look familiar? Maybe just because we've been going to mountains again and again. This could be it. Okay. Let's do it. Let's do it. We got this. We got this in the bag. Actually, that's actually... Oh, that looks like it goes straight down. Hold on. Before we do anything, I'm turning off redeems. You guys are not jump scaring me. Not when I'm going in Ancient City. Oh, actually, yeah, can you pause them so I don't have to physically turn every single one off? That would be fantastic. Why not? Void, we spawned in the warden twice yesterday, or the day before, and I was terrified. It's the first time I've spawned in a warden in vanilla Minecraft. I had to pause the game and remind myself to breathe and not put on an elytra and fly away in panic. I think we just dig down. 2 rookie numbers? You're crazy. Nah, not happening. Two is enough for me. Ideally, no more. Yeah, we had a scare last time we did this. And we were very fortunate. We fell right into water that was already spawned. It was not an MLG clutch moment. Okay, so we're still in dripstone. Which one overrides, dripstone or deep dark? Well, I guess deep dark would spawn in lower, wouldn't it? Like deep slate level. I got another question for you. Ancient cities. Thank you, bird. Yeah, being able to pour. Oh yeah. And that's why you got to be careful when you're digging down. Just for that reason. Okay, so we got some skelly boys. Skeletons. I reckon we fly and then. Yep. Let's toggle that. Bring them close. No, I'm not getting closer. That's not happening. Oh, perfect. Let them just say hi to one another. Cool. Alright, let's be smart about this. Let's have wool in our inventory before we go. Huh? Big brain strat. Chuck that there, chuck that there, we'll put that there. We don't need that. Cool. Actually, I'd rather not risk placing the torch. But no, we'll put that there. Yep. Big brain, big brain. Okay. Totem doesn't work in hotbar. Yes, we know that. We got a crash course in totem working mechanics. But we still don't really use them, I'll be honest. These bats though, like, give me anxiety. That goes straight down. Okay. I remember when I first started going around these areas, I thought that like passive mobs and evil mobs could spawn in the warden. And even like when I'm far away, I would just straight up panic if I saw a bat, and I'd like try and kill the bat. Oh, we're not destroying anything if we don't have to. We're this doesn't feel safe. I think there's a lot of sensors there. We're in the grove biome. I think we keep digging down. I think we go back into the deep dark. And I think we keep going until we get to the deep slate. Let's just cover that up. What was that? That wasn't the warden, right? Is that just Minecraft stressing us out? Ambient noises? I hope that's ambient noises. Ooh, I see diamond. That was on me. That was my bad. Okay. So we're gonna go further down. You're gonna get the timer ready. Thank you. We probably need the timer at some point. Knowing my tendency, I think we're gonna go further down, right? Hopefully there's like a hole. I don't really want to mine down. Maybe we mine down. I don't want to. Then maybe we have to. So it's like mine. That's exactly what I don't want to do. It's like minus 51 is the target, right? Yeah, we did this first with no night vision, and we were like, well, I could see stuff, but you guys couldn't see shit. So, and trying to look at the world now with night vision is really jarring when you're not used to it. I think that's what might have made me a little less cautious. Okay, so that is lava. Does that lead to a cave? Is the question. Or is it just a lava bed? Nope, 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 no, 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 no. Okay, so it's that direction. Okay, so if we go... So that's one, right? Oh shit. What are the odds? What? It's right here. We missed it by like 4 blocks. Okay, now we go crazy with the wool, right? That's the smart choice, right? We have enough wool to cover everything. Okay, so that's the one that we just set off. Let's cover that up. Void should get VIP. Actually, that is so true. That is so true. One moment. Let me just make sure I'm on a... There we go. Giving us the good energy to... Oh shit, toggle. To get an ancient city. Now we just need to not die. Actually, you know what? Even better. Even better. If we get the silence. The silence armor trim. And then we never have to go to one of these ever again. It's here, you're manifesting it. You know what else is here? This ridiculousness. Why do they have to bunch up and spawn all next to one another? That's just cruel, man. That is cruel. What I'm gonna do... If I do that, surely that should be safe. Okay. It's not what we want, but it's a good learning experience of what we need to do. And whilst we're safe here, let's grab this, do that, get rid of all this, do that, grab that, do that. Ooh. Give us the wool. Hold on. Not all the wool, but most of the wool. Haha. Okay. Whew. Wait, double chest? You can get a double chest in Oh, actually, hold on. Whilst we're here, sorry. Another smart idea would to be restock on these. Alright. There's no double chests. Gaslight. I appreciate the honesty, given that we are always told that chat is right in this chat. Because I would believe you had you said there was. Yeah, well, I think this will be our, is this our third or fourth ancient city? Is there a chest out here, or is it just a watchtower? Yep. I hardly ever believe you. Yeah, no, you're right. But that's because you tell me I should drain the ocean. Point proven. Point proven. What the heck is this? So I gotta get rid of that, right? I didn't want to do that. Actually, I don't, do I? I just need to make sure that when I open it, it doesn't set off any sensors. Draining is... Yeah, sometimes it's fun. Yeah, see, Bird doesn't talk about an ocean monument. Bird talks about the literal ocean biome in Minecraft. Oh, hot dang, there's a lot of chests here. Oh, they have like a little pool? That's cute. Why is there so many chests? We might actually get lucky this time. Okay, do we reckon that is enough wool to open a chest? Let's find out. 3, 2, 1. We're safe. We got another one of these ones, which is great, but it's not what we want. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. We got this. Pants, Fire protection. I mean, we can get the pants. We brought a shulker here for the loot. Might as well take it all. And music disc. Alright. Okay. Is there another chest over here? I feel like there should be, but there is not. Okay. Still need to build the new compass. I'm not so sure about that. Okay, so this should be safe to open. And every time I open one, I kind of just get scared. Not gonna lie. So get rid of that. Cool. Like my heart just like drops. Okay, so we need to... If we open that, it won't set that off. It will activate a shrieker, which would then set that off, right? That's how it works. Oh, okay. I actually like this chest. So you reckon we can break it? I reckon you're right. Stop placing torches. This is stressful. I am stressed. Get rid of that. Cool. Let's get out of here. Yeah, I've never seen this structure before. Yo, can we just not do that? Please. Sorry, you would love for me to do a... Wait, what? This one's... Oh, it's rare. I would like to actually convert a city. We do have one near Spawn. Watch you do an ancient city. You told me you just run around spawning the wardens. That legitimately sounds like a horror movie. Just big teddy bears. Nah. I call cap. To be fair, I'll give you credit where credit's due, and that is we have yet to, touch wood, die to a warden in hardcore Minecraft. So you might actually be right. They might actually just be pacifists, and they just want to have a free time with not much sound. Maybe I'm wrong. Like the slime. Oh, but the slime's cute though. I wouldn't say the hot take. I wouldn't say the wardens are cute. Okay, I think that should be safe to grab. Are we at the first or the second one? Second. And when that resets after like 10 minutes or whatever, I can't even remember when the first one was. Should have already been 10 minutes, so technically that should be our first. Maybe. Terrifies me. This is not really a good one. Sag. First one was 15 minutes ago, so that means we can reset the timer, and that becomes our first one. Oh. Okay. Oh, we got a double one here. That should be safe to nab. Maybe. Yeah, that should be safe to grab. Ah, oh, dang. We tried. That's okay. Okay, so I'm just gonna. That is, yo, Panic, welcome on in. Panic, we're panicking. Shit. Okay. So that should be good. No, we're sometimes we're panicking, sometimes we're not. Man, every time I place a torch, I think my heart drops. Might as well take that. Okay. Where are we going? Have we been over there? Oh, this looks horrible. Oh, I don't like this at all. 1, 2, 3, 4 skulks on the ceilings. Man, why are they gonna do us dirty like this? Okay, so that one we should be able to break. Okay. We might have gone a little bit overkill with the wool, but I think sometimes maybe that's a good thing. But how you been? Wait, you're salty? Why are you salty? You. I'm sorry to hear that. That genuinely sucks. I feel like we open that and that gets. Oh, okay. So we gotta. If we can open this chest, we'll then hop in there and then pop the night vision. Oh, okay. We're good. We got pants. Oh, that's good. Diamond. Swift sneak 2. Density 5? What's density for? Is that for the mace? We got 2 maces, but we don't really use them. Full disclosure. One day we might. Is that? That's annoying. So what are we on now? Are we on 2? I think we're on 2. That's the second one, so we gotta wait a little bit. Unless we risk spawning the warden. And I'm not gonna risk that biscuit. So we got this chest that we need to open. Maybe we go place some wool. over here. He just wants to play tag. Nope, not falling for that. How many cities? I think this is either our third or our fourth. Yeah, Silky hit his finally, or not finally. He was able to. Words, please get out of my mouth. Finally get one of our streams. Says he was trying for a bit, but times never lined up. So we gave him the world tour. Marco Polo doesn't play fair. Doesn't play fair, my ass. He just kills you. More like murder in the dark. Yeah, it's Cluedo, but it's not who killed you, it's how fast he killed you. You're arguing killing me isn't fair. This is the warden's home. But is it though? Because it looks like the warden has trespassed. Right? Like, this wasn't the warden's home. And if we're going off the lore from the creepy music disc, then technically we're trespassing in a U, and that's what I need to locate. We're trespassing a trespasser. Yeah, I don't think your logic is sound. Are we back down to 1? Or are we on 2? Are we still on 2? Oh, still on 2. Okay, I'm not going near that. Nope. So we've got one chest there, one chest there. We've got another chest up here. That will just pillar up. Look at this little... just hiding. Yeah, we're just saying hi, chillaxing, having a game. We're tourists. That's what we are. We're not trespassers. We're tourists, and we're being respectful to the tranquility of this awfully frightening place. This just keeps going. I think this is the biggest one we've seen. Oh no, we're definitely trespassers. Yo, good morning, Felix. Welcome on in. How are you traveling? Hopefully better than we are, because I'd hate to know if you're in an ancient city. Wouldn't recommend it. Kind of scary, kind of spooky. Very scary, very spooky. I think we might be safe to snag this. Oh, we need to pop another. Okay, so we're on 2. How many? Oh, it's so dark. We have 8 minutes. Okay, we're not gonna. Are we safe here? I think we might be. Give me all the wool. And give me some night vision. Oh. Aha. Restocked. Tourists to a place not open to the public and super deep underground. Yeah, that checks out. Yep. Yo, congrats on your first check-in, and that one will stick as well because we just reset it. So hopefully it should track. Ancient cities are dangerous. Yeah. So Felix, I agree. Ancient cities are terrifying. They're dangerous, and they're not a fun place to be in. But you got True Void in chat, and Void's favorite pastime is running around an ancient city, and spawning in the what did you describe it? The big teddy bears. Oh, that is so cool. That is so mean. This place. Oh, what the? This place is worthless. No reason to go in. I'm out of here. I'm trusting. That looks like death. Death. More 1, 2, 3, 4. Secret icebox room? I've never seen any of this before. All these generations, like, structures are new to me. If you said there was a double chest in that icebox room, I'd believe you. I'd go in and be like, yep, cool, let's do it. Because I trust you, chat. I know you would want the best for me and for the world and us not dying, because you wouldn't want me to spawn the water. That would be you know, that would be bad. It's got food in the chest. Does it have golden carrots? Well, I think I haven't seen it, but from working with loot tables, I think there's a 90% chance of each armor trim per chest. You guys, we got some comedians in this chat. Pulling some ha-has. Two minutes. Alright. We actually have gone past. That's the icebox one. I'm not going that one. No chance. I think we've got past like 3 or 4 chests, right? Just practicing for your stand-up. Oh, this one looks relatively safe. Famous last words. Moo. 2026, 2025. We are in 2025, full disclosure. We are yet to enter 2026. Oh, panic, you missed it. We opened up the stream with Christmas songs. However, we're not sure if they're DMCA free. This one looks pretty safe. You don't know whether to cry from relief or sadness. I feel like it's got to be sadness, right? Because who doesn't love Christmas? We should be good. Okay, let's give this one a crack because it looks relatively safe. Then we can try the ones back there. So we're on our first one, and we got like 10 minutes until. Okay. Two notch apples. That's pretty good, and that's some pretty good leggings. Bro. That's what I want. Where is it? Oh, it's that one there. Oh, that's fine. don't even care anymore. YOLO. Oh, it scares me every time. Alright. Oh, it's up there. Yeah. Okay. Never mind. Okay. So if we open this, we should be safe. That's not what I want to do. We should be safe. Yeah, I'll take that. Okay. Those were a bit abysmal. Yoink. Okay, can we not? I always forget, if you open up inventory, you toggle off the crouch. Terrifying. Okay. So we got these two here. I want this. I don't know where that went. Where was that? Oh, it's this guy. No. Silence. Okay. So we got what, one or two here? I think there's one. So much wool. Okay. I think we're safe to grab it. That's not that great. But what we'll do, chuck that there. Okay, and then go. I'm not doing the icebox. I don't. I believe you in the terms of that's not safe. Trust. It's safe. It's just not worth it. Gotcha. This one? Is this one we've done? Okay. Take that. I mean, we'll take the silk touch. What's with all the leggings? I feel like leggings is the flavor of the month. 1, 2, 3. Alright. Can you put a price tag on new experiences? Ah, that makes more sense now. That makes more sense. I always forget it goes on the leggings and not on the booties. Okay, so this one should be safe to grab. That is a stacked chest. It's just not what we want. Is there 2 chests here? No, I think it's just 1. But there should be a second one there. Let me get down. What are you guys on about? What? Alright, if we open this, that might set something off. It's gonna aggravate something. knowing my luck. That's fine. We can take the hit. Oh, so close. We don't want that. We want the other one. Okay. That's okay. That's okay. Yeah, we have we got ward. We got a few wards. We want the silence. The get it silence. So it's silent. Haha. Did we check these chests? I can't remember. Or did we just prep them? I think we might have just prepped them. I forgot about that. There's like 4 here. Okay, let's get rid of that. Okay, we're in the clear. Oh, in the clear still. Lead, hoe, more leggings. Boom, boom, boom. What's this? Oh, we have the cords for the shulker box. Ah, yes, the shulker box. Hold on. Must have rated this already. Which means we probably... Have we rated these ones? I'm gonna guess yes? Or maybe not. Yeah, we have. Okay, we gotta go find more structures. Which was... Oh, that one we haven't touched. I know, because there's no wool. Oh shoot, guys, it's getting late. Peeps, it's getting late. I think what we do... So I didn't realize the time. Is there anything on the roof? Just make sure. No, we're safe. This must be the safest one. Ooh, that's nice. But that's about it. Ah, okay. I think we might wrap up. Our bitrate's improved, but I haven't done anything. That's so weird. I don't think we've explored everything here. I think there's more to explore. But I think I might need to get ready to wrap up. So let's go mine ourselves away from the lava. A hidey hole. And we can set up for next stream to finish off the rest of this. Because I think there's still more, right? That we haven't. Yeah, there's still more chests. This is I think this is one of the biggest ones that we've come across. Yeah, there's so much more. It just keeps going. Which I'm not complaining about. It's fantastic, but I have work tomorrow. I need to sleep. Alright, what I'll do, I'm gonna put ourselves here. I should be able to eat. You know? Cool. Oh. We're safe. Let's. Who we got? I reckon we raid on out. Silky is live. Oh, perfect. Oh, Jammies. Oh. Let's raid on out at Silky. You guys, if you haven't checked him out, he's building a custom forest. And it's pretty dang good, not gonna lie. We've raided him a few times, haven't we? Oh no, we gotta pretty dang good is an understatement. It is an understatement. Now let's send it here. He's finished with uni. He's gonna be streamed for a while. Alright, thank you all for chilling out with me on this beautiful Minecraft Monday. He started a new job? Oh, I didn't know that. Spoilers! I hope you guys all have a great time. Good time zone. Stay safe. And marine biologist. Ooh. So we can get like learning streams from Silky then. Heck yeah. Well, I hope you guys enjoy. He's very passionate. Oh, perfect. Love it, love it. Well, go give him some love. He subscribed today. He just came out of the blue and subscribed. Crazy man. And yeah, well, enjoy, have fun, stay safe, and get ready for Christmas because we're in Christmas season. Woo! Bye bye.